Well, we hope Henrik Schell will not fall for that one. But for Bendel Insurance, they brought 11 players. Well, I think the result is already coming out. If you can, then you can get all maximum points at home. Let's also tell you that it's going to be a Southwest Derby. Yes, a Southwest Derby between Akure Gunners, Sunshine Stars, and Remo Stars. Let's see if Remo Stars will continue their impressive run in the season. Yes, they want to lift the trophy. They've been close to winning it, and this time they are on top. Let hope they will not look like Arsenal, who will be on top. Before you know anything, they now come and fall down. Bagada. But let's see how Daniel Ogumodede will hold this team. No distractions, no CHAN tournament, no CHAN qualifiers. So his focus will be on the league. Let's also tell you that Abia Warriors at the Umuahia Township Stadium will host Aqua United. And also in Owerri, Heartland, the Nazi Millionaires will take on Rivers United. Let's watch out for that game. Two heavyweights, two former Super Eagles players, two former Super Eagles star, Emmanuel Amonike will slug it out with Finidi George. Remember that when they were playing those days in the Super Eagles, Emmanuel Amonike will play from the left and Finidi George will play from the right. Yes, Emmanuel Amonike with his left foot, Finidi George from the flank with his right foot. And now both coaches will lock horns and at the Dan Anyam Stadium in Owerri. And let's also tell you that in Kano, the same Sugida boys at the Sani Abacha Stadium will host Bayelsa United from the waterside. So let's see how we part of Bayelsa United traveling all the way to the old city of Kano to lock horns with the same Sugida boys. Let's also tell you that Kwara United will take on El Kanemi Warriors at the Ilori Township Stadium, and we go straight to Lobby Stars. Remember that Lobby Stars, they won't play their games anymore at the Lafayette Township Stadium. They now have a new adopted home ground. I wish I would call that name again. I think it should be the Mohammed Diko Stadium. We'll have to confirm that particular. No, it is the Tafawa Balewa Stadium in Bauchi. Yes, the Tafawa Balewa Stadium in Bauchi, where that will be the adopted home ground of Lobby Stars. Daniel Amokachi will lead the front as they take on, when they lost their game against Katsina United, as they take on Shooting Stars, who are playing for a place in the CAF Champions League. Yes, Shooting Stars, they are second on the log. They have a game to play and they want to go to the Champions League. But let's see how we point out. First of all, they must go past Plateau United. Meanwhile, defending champions Rangers International will take on Ikorodu City from Lagos at the Cathedral. Talking about the Nnamdi Azikiwe Stadium in Enugu. So let's see how we point out. And the final game is the game that should be on Monday. Yes, talking about Nasarawa United and Niger Tornadoes. Okay, let's return back to the UEFA Europa League. All the league formats confirmed yesterday with teams qualifying for the next round. Yes, 1 to 8 will automatic qualification from number 1 to number 8, and from number 9, 16 teams from number 9 to number 24. 16 teams have qualified for the playoffs, and the remaining 8 from 25 to 36 automatically will wait for next season. So they have been knocked out of the UEFA Europa League. So the top 8, top seed, let's give you the names. Okay, left. The team on top of the league format is Lazio. Yes, Lazio with 19 points through automatically. Atletico Bilbao follows suit. Third, Manchester United. 4th, Tottenham Hotspur. 5th, Eintracht Frankfurt. 6th, Lyon. 7th, Olympiacos. And 8th, to wrap up the top 8, is Rangers from Scotland. So the remaining team from number 9 to number 25 that will go for the playoffs: Bodo Glimt, Anderlecht, FCSB, Ajax, Real Sociedad, Galatasaray, AS Roma, Victoria Plzeň, Ferencváros, FC Porto, AZ Alkmaar, Midtjylland, Royal Union XG, PAOK. 20 are the teams that will go for the playoffs, and those that are out: Braga, Elfsborg, Hoffenheim, Besiktas, Maccabi Tel Aviv, Slavia Prague, Malmo, RFS, Ludogorets, Dynamo Kiev, Nice, and Karabakh. So interesting game yesterday, interesting result. I don't know if your team will pull through, but big congratulations to the top 8 in Champions League and the top 8 in the Europa League. We are still waiting for the Conference League, and let's see how Chelsea will pull out. Meanwhile, let's give a rundown to the games that we go down this weekend as we tend to preview these games together. And we'll begin with Friday night football. But meanwhile, we continue to react to the Nigerian Premier Football League. It is our own league. It is, whether I like it or not, we can see improvement. If you do anyhow, you see anyhow. Even as a referee, if you do anyhow, you see anyhow. As a player, if you do anyhow, you see anyhow. As a club, if you do anyhow, you see anyhow. That's what's happening in the Nigerian Premier Football League. So far so good, especially in the first half. The officiating has been fantastic. The management has been cool. No error at all. At least things are moving and coming. If there's any error, please, you challenge it or you turn it around to the disciplinary committee, who will do the needful, as long as you're providing facts. So let's see the games that we go down this weekend. It is already 8:29 before we go for our first break. Okay, no break at all. So let's see how we can go straight as we look at the Spanish La Liga. This weekend games beginning with the Friday night football. Now let's tell you that tonight Leganes will take on Rayo Vallecano, and the early kickoff in the La Liga this weekend on Saturday, it will be Getafe up against Sevilla. Meanwhile, Villarreal will take on Valladolid. Atletico Madrid will take on Mallorca. Espanyol will host Real Madrid. Barcelona at the Nou Camp will host Alaves. Let's also tell you that Valencia will take on Celta Vigo. Osasuna will take on Real Sociedad. Betis will host Atletico Bilbao, as we see Girona up against Las Palmas. Okay, other league games that we go down this weekend, we'll go straight to the German Bundesliga. Yes, looking at the games that we go down this weekend, and then from there you can make your predictions. Do you think your team will do well? Are they playing a good team? Are they playing a less fancy team? Will you guys get results? Will you score more than 2 goals? Let's tell you that Bayern Munich will hosting Kyle at the Allianz Arena. Bochum will welcome Freiburg. Heidenheim will take on Dortmund. St. Pauli will welcome Hosborg. Then we see Stuttgart up against Bayern Mönchengladbach. Union Berlin will take on RB Leipzig, as Eintracht Frankfurt will welcome Wolfsburg. Then the final game, that will be on Sunday, will be the defending champions Bayern Leverkusen up against Hoffenheim. At least Victor Boniface will not be going to the Saudi League. We talked about that yesterday, and he has already done his medical. Only for Saudi Al Nassr, they did a U-turn and the deal collapsed. I wonder why he's going to Saudi Arabia when you still have the whole energy. I beg, conquer Europe first, so conquer Europe. With him, and he couldn't really do well for his club. I think he has returned back to Santos in Brazil. Still looking at other games that we go down this weekend. I will take a sweet flight to the Serie A in Italy. Yes, looking at the game, Napoli, Inter Milan, Atalanta vying for positions for top spot of the league. Yes, Napoli with 21 after 21 games, 53 points. Inter Milan also coming closely, but Inter Milan they have a game to play and they have more goal difference than Napoli. So a win for Inter, they climb the table. And as for Atalanta, well, they've dropped significantly with that three straight draws that they had earlier. A draw against Lazio, a draw against Udinese, and also a draw against Juventus.